what makes you successful and how is Israel the startup nation? It's a simple question. The answer is not that simple, but this slide is an attempt to describe some of the things that are happening here. So first of all, there's a lot of components that contribute to this. Start from the top here, the Army. As you probably know, the Army faces a lot of challenges that require technological innovation, and because of that, there are some units in the Israeli Defense Forces that specialize in technology. And they create a lot of technologies, they create a lot of solutions. They also develop people who gain a lot of expertise, and then those people leave the military and they go and they join companies or they start their own companies. But the Army is certainly a source of a lot of innovation and a lot of expertise. Academia, obviously. Startups, I have a slide later specifically on startups, but I'll tell you already that just last year we had 600 new startups in Israel, which is a combination of about 1,400 that were created and 800 that closed down. But all those numbers are fine. And again, over time we see more and more startups. There's a true entrepreneurial spirit here. I'll talk about private funding later, but just to share with you already one number, about $5 billion in private investment going into high-tech every year in Israel. We have both companies, I mentioned the multinational corporations, and then there's the government, and obviously the Israel Innovation Authority is one element of what the government's doing to develop high-tech. Now you look at it and you say, there's a lot of countries in the world that have all those components, and yet they're not as successful when it comes to startups and innovation. So it has to be more than that. And we believe that the real reason is not only having all those components, but the interrelationship between them. One thing to remember is Israel is a small country, so it's very easy to know almost everybody and meet in person a lot of people, and we see that. There's a lot of cases where we, as an element in the government, would cooperate with the academia and with one of the military units and do something for startups, and it will be hosted in the campus of one of the large companies here. And there's a lot of that. And it's also the culture of openness. When we get together, we actually share ideas and we talk about things and we talk about challenges. So it's really not just having all those components, but the interrelationship between them, and obviously that's something that we'd like to continue with.